Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. And the Clippers starting five. George and Leonard are the forwards. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then it's Harden, and it's Mann in at the two-guard spot. And for the Pelicans, the front court full of star power with Ingram and Zion. In the backcourt, it's McCollum and Jones. And it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for those teams, Greg, already out of the playoff picture, what are they focused on at this point?
Next season? I mean, look, the reality is a number of these guys are playing for their jobs. And in the offseason, you want to be remembered for closing out strong.
So the Pelicans win the tip. McCollum with the bounce pass. Valanciunas, good.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas showing good hands and finishing ability inside. And this guy on that end of the floor has always been effective.
Now, here is Harden. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy two.
Jones, the pass to McCollum. Pass to Valanciunas. Dishes it to Jones. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by the Clippers. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
And here is Ingram. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. Here's Valanciunas, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, I think this is something Jonas Valanciunas has hung his hat on, his ability to consistently get to the offensive window. Nicely done.
Now here's Harden. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Here's McCollum. Here's Williamson. This is his first free throw of the game.
Zion Williamson.
And the first one at the line is good.
And you know what makes Zion so much fun is that I don't think there's a comp for him. The combination of power and skill, you throw in that he's a lefty, and we've never seen someone like him in the league.
Harden the pass to Zubac. Oh, good on that one. The Pelicans have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Williamson kicks to Valanciunas. First quarter. George with the ball. Now defended by McCollum. Mann gets the bucket.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Outside, Jones. Williamson against Leonard. The fadeaway. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
The fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
From deep, George. Pelicans pull it in. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
In his short career, Terrence Mandors has been asked to play a variety of positions and roles.
And Kevin, that's a testament to his adaptability. He has started, he's come off the bench. One thing we know nightly, he's going to be tremendous with his energy and competitive spirit.
Here's Harden. The Pelicans make their last shot. There's Leonard from three. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
They think that's a shot they can give Kawhi. They are dead wrong. This guy worked methodically to build that three-point shooting.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Harden dishes to Leonard. And the three off target. The Pelicans trail. Tipped away. The shot missing. Good D by Williamson. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Look, to steal a line from you up high and down hard, Jonas Valanciunas. Go ahead, big fella.
Harden the pass to Leonard. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. And so here is New Orleans. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for James Harden.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Valanciunas.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
And so Harden will bring it up for the Clippers. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It goes on C.J. McCollum. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for L.A. James Harden. 2 shots.
Throw good, James Harden.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it, he can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it.
He hits both from the stripe.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
McCollum kicks to Valanciunas. And they call an illegal screen. And now let's find out which teams excelled from the free throw line in the season's second half. Fourth, the Clippers.
They are really dialed in at the line, especially since the break. I mean, really shooting an impressive percentage from the line.
Harden against McCollum. Throws it up high. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And that one's good, Williamson.
That's just all Zion. Once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
Now, here is George. Turned in an outstanding game against Chicago. Leonard finds Harden. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. From outside the arc, traps in the tray. Harden's got 7 points.
Well, the pre-shot preparation of James Harden is exceptional. He knows in this instance that as soon as the ball touches his hands, he's got to be ready to fire.
Harden against McCollum. Tips it up. It's hauled in by Zubac.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And there it is for him.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
Well, with that frame, that power, James Harden leaves no doubt.
Pelicans trail by 3. Now here's Ingram. 20 points for him last game against Cleveland. And George hits the whistle that time. That's his first foul. So for the Pelicans, Marshall, he's checked in for Williamson. Hawkins comes in for Herbert Jones. And it's Jose Alvarado in for McCollum. Plumlee, he's checked in for the Clippers. Powell comes in for Mann. Ingram deciding where to go with it. The pass to Valanciunas.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
The deep 3 from Harden. The Clippers get another chance here. A 3 from Leonard knocks down the 3 ball. And the Clippers lead by 4.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And Doris, how about Mason Plumlee? Last season changing to shoot set shots left-handed after almost a decade in the NBA.
Kevin, this is one of the most remarkable things I've ever seen. To his credit, it worked. Career highs for Plumlee from the field. So much of this is about confidence.
Nancy's checked in for New Orleans. Trey Murphy comes in for Brandon Ingram. And then for Los Angeles, P.J. Tucker comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Amir Coffey is subbed in for Paul George. Here is Hawkins. To the paint. Here's Nance. Tries yet again. Nance with another miss.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Okay, James Harden showing you I've still got the vertical in my bag of tricks.
Pelicans trail by 6. Hawkins passes to Nance. Here's Alvarado, and it's sent back by Plumlee. Hawkins against Harden. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Now here's Nance. No scoring in this one. Plumlee with the steal. Here's Coffey. Here's Tucker. And again, Los Angeles with the triple. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Clippers.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
We've got a lot of game left, but boy, they are doing a tremendous job on the offensive glass.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Zeller's checked in. That's good from Tucker.
No, make no mistake, guys. One of the more effective second-round picks we have in the NBA. Tucker provides a steady diet of production.
Alvarado with it, guarded by Harden. And it's Alvarado missing.
You know, you can't impact the shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Here's Coffey. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Sinks the three-pointer.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Zeller up top. Passes it to Hawkins. Pocket 6. Back to Zeller. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. They need this one. And it's Alvarado missing.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Here's Powell and the dunk by Powell.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now, here's Marshall. Scoreless thus far. It's Hawkins on the wing. Shot's good. Marshall making the play.
You know, we call that great recognition of the situation. He knew where the double team on him was coming from. A teammate was open somewhere, and he found him.
And he's good on the 3-ball. Harden's got 21.
James Harden understands answering a 3 with your own 3 negates any momentum of your opponent.
Pass to Alvarado. Got a piece of it. And so it's Los Angeles taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin here for the Clippers guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
And Greg, when we get to the playoffs, how important are adjustments over the course of a series?
That's what it's all about. I mean, that chess match and the ability to find a plan B. And Kevin, over a 7-game series, you've got to be able to adjust and adapt.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, George and Leonard are the forwards. Harden out there with Powell. And it's Tice in at the center position.
Oh, Kawhi Leonard, the claw, says not here, not now.
Harden, no good. Pelicans trail by 19. Here's McCollum. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Powell kicks to Harden. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pelicans have a lot of weapons offensively, but there seem to be enough touches to go around. Coach Willie Green said there's a trust factor. All those guys, they go out and trust each other. It might be one guy's night in this game. It might be someone else in the next game. They always just want to make the right play. Kevin?
Yep. Thanks, D.A. Good stuff. Now, here's George. Following the miss by C.J. McCollum.
Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy is great. Teammate.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Jones, the pass to Zeller. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on James Harden. The Pelicans have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. First free throw is good. Bones Highland is checked in for the Clippers. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Clippers leading by 20. Outside, George. Leonard, the pass to Highland. Misses the 3. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. LA has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot.
The speed in transition. Paul George is dynamic in space.
The Pelicans have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. And you look at Paul George, Doris. He really fits any system you can think of.
Kevin, that's about 2 things, the skill set and the mindset. If you need him to take over, he can change and get that line of thinking in his mind. You want him to play a secondary role, he can adjust there mentally as well.
Outside, George. 3-pointer. C.J. McCollum with the rebound. Pelicans trailed by 19. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Zeller, and the dunk by Zeller.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Ingram with the steal. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's his first foul. So for the Pelicans, Valanciunas comes in for Zeller. And Larry Nance is subbed in for Williams. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Nance checked in. Now here's Valanciunas. 12 points for him. McCollum misses in close.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
The 3 from George. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Well, Paul George able to keep that shot high in the air. This is a dangerous long-range bomber.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
For your Pelicans dance team.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Zubats is checked in. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Paul George. it's the Pelicans with the ball. McCollum finds Valanciunas. Jones with it. And the layup's good off the glass. Jones has got his third basket of the night.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
Ingram with the steal. McCollum outside. Pass to Jones. And here's Nance, defended by George. A fader. And he overshot that one, missing.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate, and they're rarely fooled.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And it's Bones Highland with the personal foul. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
On the wing, Jones. 6 to shoot. They get it back. Out to Nance. There's the three. And no good that time.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And he gets it to go. Zubac has got his second basket of the night.
You love to see Zubac get after it on the window. Use that size and strength.
Ingram against George. Ingram passes to Valanciunas. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight. Highland against McCollum. Here's Leonard. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Boy, Kawhi helping to set the tone with that kind of energy, creating second chances. Nicely done.
It's Ingram on the wing. Still without a basket. Here's Valanciunas. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Right side George. Over Valanciunas. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Los Angeles leading by 23. Highland finds Leonard. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. A nice shot by George.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Here's Valanciunas. Out to Ingram. Connects from three-point range.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice efficient 50%. From deep, George. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
In the corner, it's Ingram. Back to McCollum. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Ingram. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And you love the work Ingram has put into his shot. You can put him in the corner now and force the defense to extend.
Highland passes to Leonard. Here's Mann. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Ingram pitch to Valanciunas. Back to Ingram. McCollum outside. Now the pass to Ingram. Here's McCollum.
Remaining in the first half.
Inside. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Leonard. Los Angeles leading by 20. The 3 from George. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Feeds to Jones. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For New Orleans, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And that one misses. Some changes for New Orleans. Najee Marshall, he's checked in for Nance. And Hawkins subbed in for C.J. McCollum. A different look for the Clippers. And he sinks the second.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Harden scanning the floor. Marshall with the steal. Driving inside. The shot by Hawkins, no good.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
And the dunk by Powell.
Love the assertiveness of Norman Powell. Boy, turn the lights out.
Pelicans trail by 21. Valanciunas dishes to Jones. 58 seconds left in the first half of the game. Hawkins offline with his three. The Clippers shooting 45% in quarter number 2. Harden's shot is off.
He started the game scorching minutes from deep. 3 triples in the first period, none here in the second.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
A smart play by James Harden. Gets his advantage to draw the contact. He's made a living at the free throw line, guys.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. Throw good. James Harden. New Orleans making some changes here. Zeller, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Williamson comes in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jones. Harden hits them both. Alvarado with it. Hasn't made one yet. From the left block. Rebounded by Tucker.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
Harden the pass to Coffey. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, if you're that wide open, I can promise you James Harden will find you.
To the inside. And the dunk by Williamson.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine. Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Here with Ty Lue. Good rhythm for your offense in the first half. What did you like about the start?
Making the right play. We make the extra pass, we're a tough team to beat.
And you were sure tough in the first half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. James Harden was the man in the first. He had 23 points and 5 assists. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
It all starts with their shooting, and they're on fire from behind the arc. And I could say the opposite when it comes to the other side. When there's this much disparity in three-point shooting, it usually makes a big difference on the scoreboard.
And Shaq, how'd you think the Pelicans were playing?
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team is pushing you like this, at least try to put a stop to it. But nope, Just keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And so here are the Clippers. In the backcourt, it's McCollum and Jones. Underneath, in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. And it's Ingram, and it's the 3 slot. That's the Pelicans 5.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Here's McCollum. Clippers able to drain the 3. Here's Jones. Drains it from 9 feet away. Jones has got 11 points.
And great ball movement from CJ. That's the unselfish play you want from your guards.
Passes to Mann from downtown. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And here's Jones. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And now a look at James Harden. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. And how about his top 10 ranking in free throw percentage? A knockdown shooter, ultra reliable from the line.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists, and he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Amir Coffey. And so Jones nails both of them. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Brandon Ingram's work ethic has made him an all-star. He was in the Pelicans facility so much they banned him on off days. He said, "I hate it, but I use those off days to visualize the game." So what is he like? He says being called out. Players at this level think they're above that. Kevin?
Not him. Hey, David, thanks.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling. Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Mann passes to Harden.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
McCollum, and that comes off the assist by Jones. McCollum's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Wasted no time on that one.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Pass to Valanciunas. Kicks it to Williamson. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Mann. And the layup is good. Mann's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Love the way Paul George shares the rock. Sometimes I think doesn't get enough credit for his ability as a distributor.
Valanciunas passes to McCollum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on James Harden.
Clearly a foul.
The Pelicans have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. First free throw is good. We've seen a few play in tournaments already, Doris. I like it. How do you like it?
I absolutely love, Kevin, that it has emphasized success in the regular season. A huge difference between a 6 seed and a 7 seed. So you give teams something to play for so much further into the year. Obviously, you give more teams more hope. It has been perfect.
Now here's Harden. He's got 26.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
The shot's good. 9 points for C.J. McCollum.
This is the time they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
Harden the pass to Leonard. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Offensive rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Harden finds Zubac. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 6 assists in the game. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Now McCollum, 9 points in the game so far. Williamson in the post. He's covered by Leonard. They shoot again. And Williamson with a nice bucket inside. Williamson's got 10 points in the game.
And Zion able to convert on that second chance opportunity.
And here's Harden for 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And the rejection by Leonard. Here's Mann. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
Nancy's checked in for New Orleans. Trey Murphy comes in for Brandon Ingram. And then for Los Angeles, Daniel Tice comes in for Ivica Zubac. And Bones Island subbed in for James Harden. Now here's Nance. Still scoreless. Island finds George. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
That's tipped. They retain possession. And another turnover here by New Orleans. As we approach the playoffs, let's now take a look at what is shaping up in the West. You look at the Clippers. They've had a great season, and will look to extend that into the playoffs. And, of course, there's the Pelicans. Right behind them, just 1 spot down.
And, you know, for the Pelicans, they've moved toward the postseason with one of the best records in the league. Safe to say, this is not where most people thought they'd be at this stage of the year.
Well, there really was no way you could have predicted they'd have this kind of season. The only people that aren't surprised are the players and the coaches themselves.
And the Pelicans with possession here after the Clippers pick up 2. McCollum, no good.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Tice passes to Highland. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
The Clippers have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Here's Mann. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside, Jones. On the wing, Nance. To stop the run. McCollum outside. 3 on the clock. Shoots over Highland. Again, McCollum missing.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
George finds Leonard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, you look at Kawhi's career, one of the first things he did was work on his consistency from the free throw line. Why? Because he's excellent at drawing contact.
For Los Angeles, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
That free throw good from Leonard.
I think one thing you love about Kawhi Leonard, this guy never gets too high, never gets too low, but he is the ultimate competitor because he competes at the highest level regardless of the situation.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Cody Zeller's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Najee Marshall comes in for Larry Nance. Hawkins checked in for Herbert Jones. And it's Jose Alvarado in for McCollum. Leonard hits them both. New Orleans gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's Alvarado. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Alvarado's got his first points of the night.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Highland passes to Plumlee. Here's Highland. He's defended by Alvarado. Powell for 3. No good. Shot missing. The Pelicans shooting 41% from the floor so far in the third. They get it again. Hawkins shot good. Hawkins has got 5.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Highland passes to Plumlee. Zeller grabs the board. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
And focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play. Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Here's Powell, following the score by New Orleans. Here's Highland. Los Angeles with another miss.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the three.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task. Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Down low, Plumlee, and he makes good on the layup. Plumlee's got his first 2 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Coffee can't get it to go.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
Now, here's Marshall, still without a basket. 6 on the shot clock. Unloads. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Clippers ball.
Brown is checked in for the Clippers.
Brown.
The Clippers shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Here's Highland inside. Plumlee gets it to fall from the right block. Plumlee's got his second bucket of the night.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Here's Alvarado, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Highland with it. To the paint. Here's Brown, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Powell's got his third basket of the night right there.
I'll tell you, I love to see someone take the contact head on, and Norman Powell welcoming the challenge.
Here's Marshall. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be right back after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. New Orleans gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Teron Lue's going with. On out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Bones Highland. Then there's Daniel Tice. And it's Coffey in at the shooting guard position. Here's Highland. He's defended by Alvarado. Highland passes to Tucker, and that one good.
You know, we see this a lot from Tucker. Scores by overpowering the defender with his tremendous strength.
Now Alvarado. Pass to Hawkins. The Clutch Player Award debuted in 2023. Bruce, what do you think of that honor?
Yeah, I think it's a great way to find more unique aspects of the game to celebrate. Listen, players have specialties beyond just box scores, and that sort of thing deserves to be recognized.
Here's Highland. He kicks to Tucker. Back to Highland. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. The three. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Zeller's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Hawkins shot good. And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for the Clippers to the inside. The shot's good from Tice.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Alvarado. And it's good, 2 points.
You know, you have to like that he's still getting quality touches and delivering now after getting blanked in the first half.
Beyond the arc. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got 6 rebounds in the game. Shoots off the step back. Rebound by the Clippers. Island with it. To the middle. Here's Tucker. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Tucker's got 4 points this quarter.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Hawkins. Lays it up and banks it in. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Highland. He's defended by Alvarado. Back to Highland. When it comes to trade, some say the draft pick protections should only be for the top 4 or the top 14. DB, why is that?
Well, I think we saw this last season with Dallas. They were in a situation where they had an opportunity to be in that play-in situation, but keeping their top 10 protected pick obviously pulled them in another direction. So perhaps those limitations might help, Kev.
Paul George, he's checked in for the Clippers. Bounce pass from Zeller. Nance outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
At the line for your Pelicans, Larry Nance Jr. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
What you respect about Larry Nance Jr. is his work ethic. This guy wants to keep getting better. He adds more and more elements to his game. He is such a fun player to watch.
Both free throws good from Nance. Here we are looking around the NBA, Greg. It feels like there's more parity amongst teams than ever before.
No dominant team has been the favorite every year, and that can all change, though, in a heartbeat. Every so often, a dynasty can be born out of nothing. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Alvarado. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got 5 rebounds tonight. And the pass to Coffey. And Tucker kicks to George. Bangs home the trifecta.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Zeller. And again, no good by New Orleans. The Clippers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. And stolen by Zeller. And it's Bones Highland with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Los Angeles making a switch here. And checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers.
Los Angeles on D. Now here's Zeller. Kept alive. Over Tice. Good. Nice job down low.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Highland deciding where to go with it. Tucker finds Highland. It's hauled in by Hawkins.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
Nance passes to Zeller. Now Marshall, defended by George. Now Alvarado. Clock at 4. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound.
Don't you love guys who are willing to do the dirty work? Larry Nance's activity making him a factor on the rebounding aspect.
Here's Highland. He dishes it to George. Off target with his 3.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Marshall gets the bucket.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Here's Tice. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And the NBA doors having conference finals awards not long ago. I think both you and I felt it was a nice addition.
Oh, my goodness. Given what's at stake, it makes perfect sense. And they picked the perfect players to name the awards after. Larry Bird and Magic Johnson embody what those awards are about. It was perfection.
That's good from Tice.
Daniel Tice is a pro's pro. This guy has proven effective whether he is starting or coming off the bench. His strengths, his smarts make him valuable in any rotation.
Trey Murphy's checked in for Najee Marshall. Both free throws good from Tice.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Hawkins kicks to Zeller. Passes it to Alvarado. Drives to the hoop. The tray. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Highland's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, making an impact.
Here's Alvarado. He's defended by Highland.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Highland. Pass to George. From the arc. Tucker. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
The Pelicans have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the 4th, exactly 50%. Here's Zeller, and it's blocked.
Always engaged on the defensive end. Daniel Tice with the excellent rejection.
Here's Alvarado. Goes up again. Misses at the rim.
Well, this guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Left side, George. Pelicans pull it in. Nance has got 6 rebounds in the game. Alvarado with it. With the drive. It's hauled in by George. George has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Out left to the wing. Well, we know that scoring in the league, Doris, has been on the uptick this era. Do you see that trend continuing?
It's hard to imagine, Kevin, that it won't unless the league makes an adjustment to bring a little bit more defense back into play. That is something you've heard Steve Kerr talk about. Have we tilted the scales too much to favor the offense? We'll see what happens. Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Here's Highland. He's defended by Alvarado. And here's George. Tice. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 5 assists tonight.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Clippers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And this victory will draw them even in the season series as it comes to a close.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Kawhi Leonard.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Amir Coffey's checked in for George. Nance outside. Pass to Hawkins. Back to Nance. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Well, Larry Nance, because of the athleticism and the burst off his feet, is incredible on the interior. Look out.
30 seconds left in the 4th. Now, here's Tucker. There's the pass to Highland. Here's Coffey. Passes it to Highland. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're ahead by 33. 8 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
It's not completely over, and they know that. But if they carry out their game plan, they should be golden.
Now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
And he's been dialed in from the field, Kevin. Good on over 60% of his attempts. They've been working the ball around well, and he's benefited with a lot of open looks. And boy, has he made the most of them.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled through this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Kawhi, the play of the reserves was great tonight. What does that say about this team?
You know, that's what's great about us. We have a great bench coming in right behind us, picking up the tempo and playing great and playing great defense as well.
Well, it was a team effort tonight that got you the victory, man. I appreciate your time. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.